iOS 26 beta is here, so what's different? Let's take a look at the best changes you can expect coming to your iPhone, and if you want to check out a specific section of this video, make sure you use the timestamp. So let's dive in. The first and biggest change on your iPhone is going to be the Liquid Glass UI. This is coming to every part of your iPhone, from your apps to your home screen, lock screen, and control center. On your home screen, you have the option between regular icons, clear glass icons, and tinted color glass icons. Inside of apps, you'll find these glass effects as well. Take a look at the music app and how the bottom elements beautifully refract the colors behind the glass. And these changes can be found all throughout your iPhone's apps such as Safari, Camera, Music, on your keyboard, and of course, your Photos app. Speaking of the Photos app, check out this new feature called Spatial Scenes. You can click this inside of a photo you took, and now it turns into a 3D parallax image. And when you move your iPhone, so does the image. And if you press share, you can actually set this image as your wallpaper or lock screen. But that's not the only change coming to your lock screen. You now have the ability to customize your clock using different fonts and sizes. And of course, we have the addition of widgets on your iPhone lock screen. So you can always see the detailed weather, battery, or even launch into specific apps set within these widgets. Other app changes can be found inside your music app. You now have translated lyrics, so if you're listening to something in a different language, you will get the English translation. And there's even phonetic lyrics, so if you want to sing along in a different language that you do not read, you can still read it in English and be able to follow along. The Files app is getting a much needed upgrade, and now it finally works like your Mac. You can not only see things as icons, but also as a list. And there are new sorting options, so it's gonna feel a lot more like your computer. All iPhones getting iOS 26 is getting Phone Hold Assist. If you've ever been put on a hold and you know how annoying it is having to wait, trying to see if they're back on that call, well, don't worry anymore, because our iPhones will tell us, hey, this live agent is finally ready to speak to us, and it's gonna be so awesome. Phone, FaceTime, and Messages are all getting live translation, but you need to have an iPhone 15 Pro, Pro Max, or any of the 16 series to use this feature. iMessages now allows you to have backgrounds. This is available on all iPhones getting this update, but if you have one of the iPhones with Apple Intelligence or one of the newer Macs with the M series silicon, then you'll be able to use Apple Intelligence to make your own backgrounds. Sticking with Apple Intelligence, there's now Visual Intelligence, which lets you take a screenshot and then your phone will take a look at what's on your screen and give you readouts based on what you're looking at. And this gets really awesome because you can take a screenshot of an event poster, and if it has the date, it will automatically suggest adding it to your calendar. Image Playground is also getting a lot better. If you tried it in the last year, you know it wasn't the best, but now if you try it with ChatGPT integration, it's really good. Check out this image I made. It's so much better than what was available last year, but it's only available if you have one of the newer iPhones with Apple Intelligence. But if you don't have Apple Intelligence because you have one of the older iPhones, don't worry, because you can still use ChatGPT through Siri. And if you want to figure out how to use ChatGPT with Siri on an older iPhone, use the link in the description below, because we have a really easy video that lets any old iPhone use ChatGPT through Siri, so you no longer have Siri doing this. For all other small but nice changes, let's quickly list them off. Apple Maps can now give you a list of places you've visited, similar to Google Maps timeline. Apple Maps can now recognize your preferred routes and give you suggestions based on things like delays that could be happening out in the real world. Apple Wallet now supports digital IDs in America, so that's stuff like your passport, but if you want to do some international travel, you still need to carry your physical passport. Speaking of passports, you can now even have your airplane boarding pass on your Wallet app. But it's not just the boarding pass, because now your Wallet app can also show you your airplane terminal map, so you will never miss a flight. Besides boarding passes and travel, the Wallet app can now also scan your mail with your permission and look for package deliveries. So now you can directly track packages inside of the Wallet app without needing to download a third-party package tracker. Accessibility is also getting a couple of new awesome upgrades, such as Braille support, and for those who get sick in vehicles, there's upgrades to the vehicle motion cues. Family controls are now better, there's limits for communication, there's communication safety, and there's even App Store restrictions, so you know your child will be safe. If you have any of the newer AirPods, so that's AirPods Pro 2 or AirPods 4, you're now able to actually record studio quality audio through your AirPods, and you can even now use these newer AirPods as your iPhone's camera shutter. So you're no longer having to set that 10-second timer and running in front of the camera hoping you line up perfectly. CarPlay is getting a visual overhaul, but not just that, there's widget support. You can now tap back on messages. You can even AirPlay videos into your car's display screen, so you can watch videos while driving. If you downloaded this iOS 26 beta and now you're having some regrets because it's a little buggy and slow and you want to get rid of it, we have a video showing you exactly how to get rid of this iOS 26 beta and go back to iOS 18.5. We demonstrate it on Windows, but also your Mac. And if you found this video helpful, make sure you leave us a like, comment down below what part of iOS 26 you like, and subscribe because we post awesome Apple tips and tricks. Thanks for watching.
Softorino. Tiny apps that make a gigantic difference.